So the second of the trig functions is what's called the cosine. And the cosine is just defined as adjacent leg over the hypotenuse. It's abbreviated cos or COS, but we say cosine. If I looked at angle A, the cosine would be 60 over 109, adjacent over hypotenuse. And if I look at angle B, the cosine of B would be 91 over 109. Something you might notice is the sine of one angle is the same as the cosine of the other angle. That will always be true. Cosine adjacent over hypotenuse. The third of the trig functions is the tangent. And tangent is abbreviated tan. It's the opposite leg over the adjacent leg. So the tangent of A would be 91 over 60. Tangent of B would be 60 over 91. Those are reciprocals of each other. Again, tangent is opposite over adjacent. People will often remember these using a little acronym or a mnemonic device that's usually pronounced SOHCAHTOA. When I first learned this decades ago, I had a teacher that said you can remember the trig functions by thinking of the wise old Indian chief SOHCAHTOA. I'll show you a picture in a minute of an Indian chief with that name. I've also heard people say if you hurt your foot, you have to SOHCAHTOA, which is even dumber. The whole idea of those is that they're telling you what the trig ratios are, that sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. Here's the rather racist looking chief, and we do have those same things to remember. SOHCAHTOA is the one thing you really want to burn into your brain as quickly as possible, because that's what will make the rest of this chapter go much easier. You want to know sine is a fraction with opposite over hypotenuse, cosine's a fraction with adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent's a fraction with opposite over adjacent. Those are the trig functions. That's what we're going to be doing as we go through this next chapter.